On the microphone, I drop bombs. Yeah!
Eminem has been among the few rappers who were not afraid of dissing Diddy and has been calling him out since 1996. His jabs at Diddy now carry extra weight, as fans are looking back at these bars with fresh eyes. Eminem calling out Diddy began when both rappers were still making their marks in the music industry. Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, had already established himself as a prominent player through Bad Boy Records and his collaborations with artists like Biggie Smalls. Eminem, however, was still an underground figure, hungry to break into the mainstream. In 1996, he fired his first shot at Diddy on the track Fucking Crazy.
Original bad boy on the case, covered your face, came into place, blowed and sprayed Puffy with mace.
Eminem was trying to suggest that he was the original bad boy. This was a direct jab at the Bad Boy Records founder and was the start of what would become a decades-long string of jabs at Diddy. It's your boy Lucky Jr. and this is Celeb Juice Splash. A few years later in May 2000, Eminem unapologetically called out Diddy and Marshall Mathers.
You little groupie bitch, get off and go fuck Puffy.
By this time, Eminem was already a well-known personality in hip-hop, but relatively new in the world of fame. His willingness to take on heavyweights like Diddy was part of what distinguished him. In the same year, Eminem released I'm Back, which was the fourth single from Marshall Mathers, and continued taking shots at Diddy, then concluded by implying he didn't care about the consequences.
If I ever stuck into anything, I'm in and Puffy, you know this. I'm sorry, Puff, but I don't give a fuck.
Eminem's jabs continued in 2018 on a diss track aimed at Machine Gun Kelly, which was a response to Machine Gun Kelly's diss track, Rap Devil. He spit some bars that left many shocked because he seemed to suggest that Puffy had a hand in Tupac's death.
The day you put out a hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got pop kill.
2 years later, Eminem continued to blast Diddy with stinging humor on Godzilla, where he referenced the controversial Making the Band Cheesecake.
Call me Diddy, cause I make bands and I call getting cheese a cakewalk.
The line cuts deep, not only as a criticism of Diddy's approaches, but also as a jab at Diddy's willingness to go to the extent of dominating those who tried to come up. It corresponds to a scene from Diddy's reality show Making the Band 2, which played on MTV in the early 2000s. The show portrayed budding hip-hop artists battling for an opportunity in Diddy's next major music group, but the scene that most fans remember is Diddy sending the competitors on an absurd errand. In one episode, Diddy demanded the artists to trek 6 miles across the Brooklyn Bridge to get him a piece of cheesecake from a particular bakery.
Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk.
The challenge was designed to test their dedication and resilience, but many fans got the feeling that Diddy was far more interested in humiliating the competitors than developing their talent. The cheesecake incident became a cultural reference for how power relations may manifest in the entertainment industry, where aspiring artists can be pushed to perform ludicrous or demeaning acts in order to further their careers. If it happened on a popular TV show, try to picture what went on behind closed doors. Anyway, with the growing allegations against Diddy, the death of Slim Shady is Eminem's most recent song that feels uncannily topical. He raps, and of course, from the same track, the lines that shocked millions. A line that now seems prophetic, in light of Diddy's ongoing legal issues with accusations of racketeering and sex trafficking. Eminem did not stop at that and proceeded to Antichrist, where he went for Diddy's throat.
Next idiot asked me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did.
Over the years, Eminem has been trying to tell the world about the real nature of Diddy, but no one took him that serious because Diddy was still hiding in that dark shell. Now that the shell is broken and the light is all over, people are seeing him for what he is, and Eminem's bars are hitting harder than crack, because everyone is now analyzing it with fresh eyes. For decades, Eminem has been low-key beefing with Diddy because he knew what most people didn't know. Eminem joined the list of people such as 50 Cent, Tupac, Wendy Williams, Gucci Mane, Lone, Maze, Kanye, Shine, The Lox, Freddie P., Black Rob, Carl Thomas, and Cat Williams, who didn't appreciate the dark side of Diddy and were not afraid to call him out. Check out this next video and don't forget to subscribe to be splashed with more celeb juice as it splashes.